It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they've started the season on an extremely upbeat note, winning 8 of their first 9 games. They've been solid in just about every aspect. Marc Gasol will take the floor tonight, the younger Gasol brother. Hasn't won a championship yet, which of course Pau has, but Shaq, would you consider him the top center in the league, Marc Gasol?
He's in the top 2. You know, what I like about his game, there's no weaknesses in his game. Hits all of his shots from anywhere. Makes his free throws at almost 80%. I like to see him be a little bit more meaner, a little bit more dominant. But to answer your question, he's in the top 2, Ernie.
Top 2. Where's he rank with you?
Wow, I'm just trying to figure out who's your one. Is it DeMarcus Cousins?
It sure is.
Oh, I knew he was going there. But he's a great passer. I don't know if Cousins is the passer that Gasol is, but nobody, absolutely no one can defend that hook shot, that old school running hook shot.
Oh, bite your tongue.
Stop it.
What are you doing now?
Okay, it's not like that.
It's like George Mikan.
But it is a hook.
A little George Mikan.
Right.
Okay, that's it. Almost time for tip-off. We'll see you next time.
Come on now, do what you buy.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At point guard, Donald. At small forward, Jeff Green. At the other guard position, Tony Allen. At the other forward position, Zach Randolph. At center, Marc Gasol. The head coach of the visiting team is David Yeager. Let's get your New York Knicks starting lineup. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 8, Robin Lopez. Starting at power forward, at 7 foot 3 inches, number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'2", number 0, Avery Bradley. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 11, Michael Conley. Coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And I think for the Knicks, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
And, you know, from everything I've seen so far, I think they can sustain this level of play all the way through the season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Donald Sloan out there with Tony Allen. And it's Gasol, and at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Conley after the Marcus miss. Lopez kicks to Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got the first points up on the board for New York.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Sloan dishes to Gasol. Here's Green. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Outside Conley. He dishes it to Lopez. Anthony kicks to Lopez. Bradley, no one around him. Kept alive by New York. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Here's Sloan. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Poked away. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. On defense, New York. Here's Allen. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here's Sloan. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Green kicks to Randolph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Stolen by Randolph. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Green gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against Boston.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group. What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defender.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley the pass to Lopez. Feeds it to Carmelo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Here's Randolph. Misses the layup.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now, here's Randolph. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Anthony against Randolph. Anthony kicks to Conley. To the paint. Some solid defense from Randolph.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Here's Sloan. He feeds it to Allen. Bradley gets a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. The Knicks leading by 4. Anthony dishes to Conley. Back to Anthony. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by New York. And it's Randolph penetrating to stop the drought. He takes it up and lays it in.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Outside Conley. Lopez kicks to Anthony. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Anthony's got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Sloan. Dishes to Green. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Green against Anthony. And it's Green missing.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
No good on that one for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Porzingis, and it's Grant in for Mike Conley. Memphis also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Gasol. Wright comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Adams in for Allen. And the second free throw, good. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Sloan. Kicks it to Lopez. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, You've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 31-point game against Cleveland. And the Knicks miss again.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Sloan. Wright sets a screen. And Sloan kicks to Wright. Here's Adams. The rebound by Grant.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. And Adams gets to Wright. Anthony on the double team. Here's Adams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Assist from
New York leading by 3. Grant kicks to O'Quinn. The feed now to Carmelo. Pass to Grant and stolen by Wright. Poked away. Grant the pass to O'Quinn. Lopez with the steal. Here's Sloan, guarded by Bradley. Kick out to Adams. No good. That would have tied it.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the pass to O'Quinn to the inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Wright sets a screen. The drive by Green. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Grant. Goes up at the stripe. Got a piece of it. But they recover it. Shot clock at 2. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New York. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
McDermott's checked in for Avery Bradley. Now here's Wright. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Grant. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Sloan, right outside. And he dunks it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to O'Quinn, down low. The offensive rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Sloan dishes to Lopez. Out left to the wing. Here's Sloan. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Grant gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Adams with it. Now Wright defending. And Adams kicks to Wright. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Steps back and shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Sloan's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Grant kicks to Anthony. Back to Grant. Down low. The shot's good from O'Quinn. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Adams. He had 10 points in the win against Boston.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Here's Grant following the score by Memphis. O'Quinn, and yes, sir, that one drops. O'Quinn's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sloan passes to Wright. The rebound by Grant. Passes it to Anthony. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we talked to Carmelo Anthony earlier, and he talked about how this team has improved their play of late.
We got back to trusting one another on both ends of the court, you know, having the confidence for one another. So, you know, as a result of that, we've been winning basketball games. And, you know, the game became a lot more fun once again for everybody.
Well, it was nice to see Carmelo healthy for a while last season, but not a lot of fun for first-year coach Derek Fisher as the Knicks finished with their worst record in franchise history after Carmelo was able to go only for 40 games.
That was tough. I mean, but there's no time in this league to dwell on the past. It's just like he said, you need to get trust and confidence back between you and your teammates. And when they do that, I think Melo and his teammates can thrive.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Tony Allen is out there with Donald Sloan. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Randolph dishes to Green. Right side Gasol. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Conley. Lee outside. Pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Gasol. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Green. He kicks it to Randolph. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. That one misses. New York shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? They set the pick. Here's McDermott. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. McDermott's got 5 now.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Here's Sloan. 8 points for him. Allen kicks to Randolph. And it's in off the backboard. 5 points in the game.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Sloan. Left side, Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Conley, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Conley. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Green. Michael Conley making his last shot. It's blocked. Here's Porzingis. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lopez, a screen on Gasol. Over in the corner, Lee. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Sloan dishes to Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. For Memphis, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The free throw drops for Jeff Green. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for McDermott. And Jeff Green drops them both.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Now, here's Bradley. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. That's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Allen. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The dish to Randolph. New York called for the foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
New York on D, and then Allen slams it in.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Lopez a screen, and it's Conley penetrating. Lopez passes to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Bradley can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Randolph a screen. Allen against Bradley. On the wing, Green. Here's Gasol, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the miss by Michael Conley. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Sloan.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Porzingis. 43 points out last game.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
And guys, when you've got 2 teams like these on the playoff bubble, every game matters. This should be a good one.
So for the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Robin Lopez, and it's Wright in for Courtney Lee. Memphis also making some changes. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Randolph, and it's Jordan Adams in for Donald Sloan. On defense, the Knicks, they lead by 4. Green, Howard down after the assist, led him into the lane.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Grant, he's checked in for New York. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. White, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Now, here's Grant. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lopez with the steal.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting for New York, Brooke Lopez, taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Now one against Grant. He dishes it to O'Quinn. The drive by Anthony. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Grizzlies have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Allen kicks to Lopez. Fades. No good. And New York the other way now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Grant. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Allen. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Lopez. And it's Lopez again missing. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Grant dishes to O'Quinn. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Grizzlies with the rebound. Allen with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Lopez. Good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now, here's Bradley. O'Quinn, the pass to Carmelo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Melo having a terrific game. 16 points and 1 steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Good on the second free throw. Memphis leading. And here is Allen. Lopez a screen. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Wright. Dishes it to Lopez. Allen kicks to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
A second chance effort and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. For Memphis, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The first one falls.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
Well, Lopez has been great. He has 9 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Now, here's O'Quinn, and it's sent back by Lopez. Memphis leading by 3. Allen outside. He feeds it to Wright, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And so Wright nails both of them. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Here's Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
One shot, gentlemen.
On the free throw, no good. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Lopez a screen. Allen dishes to Lopez. And he gets it to go. Lopez has got 9 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And so here's Memphis. Following the score by New York. Wright sets a screen. Kicks it to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Grant kicks to Anthony. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Wright sets a screen for Allen. Green, the screen. Allen kicks to Green. Misses in close.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
And it's Wright missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And it's Green with the jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now, here's Grant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Adams, the pass to Lopez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 3.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Grant kicks to Anthony. The kick out to Wright. Back to Anthony. That will count. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. A nice show being put on tonight by Brook Lopez. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Ernie, you see this Band-Aid I got on my wrist? You know why? Because they're fouling too much. It's tough to get going in transition when the other team's shooting free throws. And also, I think they've been caught out of position and have been reacting way too much defensively.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Memphis leading by 3. Conley out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Sloan, guarded by Bradley. The feed to Randolph. And Anthony sends it back. They recover it, and he gets it to go. Gasol's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. The Knicks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Gasol with the steal. Here's Sloan. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Sloan dishes to Gasol. Allen kicks to Randolph. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Lopez against Randolph. Lopez passes to Porzingis.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Here's Sloan. He's got 10. Gasol a screen. Doubled by Conley. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
90 seconds now into the second half. To the middle, here's Lopez, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Lopez hits them both.
Just absolute domination in this one for Lopez. He has 8 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Bradley. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Anthony.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. It's Allen with the drive, and it's sent back by Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for New York. And so here is New York. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Conley. He's got 9. There's the pass to O'Quinn. Here's Porzingis for the lead. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The Knicks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Grizzlies foul. Mark Gasol. That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for New York. Kristaps Porzingis. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Green. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Sloan following the score by New York. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Knicks making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Here's Allen. Passes to Sloan. To the paint. Here's Gasol, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now, here's O'Quinn. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. McDermott's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Brooke Lopez is checked in for the Grizzlies. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Sloan. He's got 10. Allen kicks to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Knicks on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle. Here's O'Quinn. Pass to Porzingis. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Randolph. Here's Sloan, covered by Conley. Randolph, no one around him. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Conley kicks to O'Quinn. There's the dish to McDermott. And he slams it one-handed.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Allen with the screen for Green. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Sloan. He's got 10. He kicks to Allen. Now Green. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Lopez. And O'Quinn sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And another area where they've separated themselves, guys, is at the foul line. I mean, those extra points are starting to add up.
Randolph has been superb. 12 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now here's McDermott. He has 7. Conley's shot is off.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Randolph takes a big high bounce and goes in. Randolph's got 14 points for the game.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Conley, the pass to Porzingis. Inside, here's McDermott. Great D that time from Green.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Allen outside. Feeds it to Randolph. And O'Quinn sends it back. Outside Conley. Dishes to McDermott. To the inside. Stolen by Randolph. And Sloan kicks to Allen. Green dishes to Lopez. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Conley. O'Quinn with it. Lopez is there. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. The Knicks have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wright, he's checked in for Randolph. Green comes in for Green. And it's Adams in for Allen. So he comes up empty, missing both. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Wright sets a screen. Adams, the pass to Lopez. Sinks that one from the post. Lopez has got 14 points.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Jarrell Wright's checked in for New York. Grant comes in for Michael Conley. So it's the Knicks now. Grant outside. Out to the right wing. Oh, Quinn can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. The drive by Green. Kicks it to Sloan. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McDermott, no one around him. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Sloan. 10 points for him. Lopez, a screen on Grant. Here's Sloan. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Lopez, he's checked in for the Knicks. On the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Now the pass to Porzingis. Lopez, no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Wright sets a screen. Wright with the double team. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Porzingis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul, team Smith.
And New York making a change here. Bradley's checked in. The Knicks have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And it's tied up with that one. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Grant. Sloan dishes to Adams. And it's sent back by Lopez. And now the Knicks on the break. A wide open look here for Wright. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wright's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Sloan. 12 points for him. And he feeds it to Adams. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Grant. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And so here's Memphis. After Jaren Grant hitting the 3. Lopez a screen. The feed to Wright. And Sloan kicks to Adams. They get it back. Wright. And that's going to be a travel.
And they're just not sharp offensively right now, and it's starting to hurt them.
Yeah, very untidy. The turnovers have cost them 4 points already and really have played a big role in them losing their lead.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Marc Gasol is checked in for Memphis. The Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Adams against Bradley. And he dunks it down.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
Here's Sloan. He's got 12. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%. 44 seconds left in the third.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Sloan following the score by New York. Over to the wing. Baseline J on the way. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Lopez, a screen on Green. Anthony kicks to Lopez. The kick out to Wright. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Knicks leading by 8. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Allen and Green are the wings. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's Sloan in at the point guard position. Now here's Lopez. Power down with both hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by New York. Gasol a screen, knocks it loose. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Lopez passes to Conley. Anthony with it, guarded now by Randolph. Bradley dishes to Lopez. Anthony kicks to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Sloan. Allen outside. Pass to Sloan. Here's Green. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Lopez passes to Bradley. Back to Lopez. And Gasol sends it back. Allen dishes to Sloan. Allen with it. Memphis moving it around. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Sloan to the wing right side. It's stolen by Anthony. Conley into the lane. Here's Wright. Green with the rebound.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Sloan, over by Conley. And here is Green. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Bradley. And a fast break now for New York. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Green.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
That's good from Anthony.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Porzingis, he's checked in for New York. Good on both. Here's Sloan. Passes it to Allen. Now the dish to Gasol. And the shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Allen against Anthony, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Memphis making a change here. Lopez is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. New York leading by 7. It's Anthony with the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And so here's Memphis. Here's Sloan. Randolph up top to the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Randolph's got 11 in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Anthony. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Sloan, covered by Conley, and the wide open shot from Green. And it's Memphis with another.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And he gets it to go.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Sloan, covered by Conley. And Sloan kicks to Allen. The jump hook. Good on that shot. With that, the Knicks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Lopez. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Anthony drives in. Kicks it out to Bradley. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Knicks lead by 8. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Sloan passes to Lopez, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
But they'll get another chance. A good look from Bradley. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Here's Sloan. And Randolph now top of the key. Pass to Lopez. Fades. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Now here is Conley. Stolen by Randolph. Ball's knocked loose. Lopez passes to Porzingis. Right side, Conley. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Michael Conley's done. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Outside, Green. Good work defensively by Conley. The Knicks leading by 8. He kicks it to Bradley. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Sloan, that's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Conley. Anthony in the corner. Anthony drawing the double team. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Lopez. And the Knicks miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Green dishes to Sloan. Back to Green. Wide open look. Again the miss by Green.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Bradley kicks to Anthony. Bradley against Green. Bradley passes to Conley. Here's Porzingis. New York moving it around. Out to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back with 1 on the clock, and Lopez throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Here's Green, following the score by New York. Down low. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lopez.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Now here is Conley to the paint. They get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's blocked. Now here's Conley. There's the pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And there's the 3-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Here's Green. He dishes it to Sloan. Feeds to Lopez. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Dishes to Sloan. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lopez has got 12 points here in the second half.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Outside Conley. Lopez outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. You know what? Some solid defense from Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Sloan dishes to Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez. Conley kicks to Bradley. Back to Conley. From past the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 6. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Marc Gasol is checked in for Brook Lopez.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Marc Gasol.
Allen kicks to Sloan. He feeds it to Green. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Conley leading the charge.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Sloan. New York's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Now Anthony. Bradley passes to Lopez. Back to Bradley. It falls!
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Sloan, covered by Conley.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Kicks to Lopez. In the corner, Bradley with it. Conley with it. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, It's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the game.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting from New York, Michael Conley. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Sloan dishes to Green. Allen kicks to Green. From downtown. No good.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebound.
So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Mike, you guys really turned it around in the second half. Tell us what changed.
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out defensively focused, and guys are making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Mike, thank you. Kevin, it's usually about those second and third efforts.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. It's just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.